There we go. Start recording.
And welcome back to another episode.
Oh
No,
my god. 17th of June. That was when the
17th
last
of
episode
June.
was.
It's been a
You
minute.
know?
It's quite a hiatus. Get over it. No hard feelings. We don't like you lot.
Yeah, what that kid said. So essentially, finish uni, so graduation coming up. Applying for
Congratulations.
real
How
man
many
jobs,
years?
all that stuff.
How many years?
3 years, 2021 till now. So fuck me.
Not bad.
But enough about me. Tell me about you. Right in the comment.
Oh my god. Thank you so much. It's been an honor.
Oh, we don't care. We do not care. No.
Like
We
that.
do. No.
You are
No,
you
let's
know who you
know
are?
what you guys-
Lizard. What's the lizard handshake?
No, bro, we're gonna get copyright strike from fucking Speakeasy,
lizard
cease and desist. Crazy. By the way,
Yeah.
Speakeasy, we're gonna steal that lizard handshake thing. By the way, so today, as you guys can see, absence of TJ the Stink King. He'll probably be
Irrelevant.
Probably,
That guy's irrelevant.
yeah. he'll
He's
be
irrelevant.
here in the
He
next
fell off.
episode.
He fell off. We don't want him. He has no subscribers.
fell
no
off a
ratings,
cliff.
nothing. Exactly.
So we decided. So me and Ninsa are doing a video, and then
The one and only.
I'm seeing primary uploads are slow on the screen, Ninsta. Just to let the viewers know that if anything happens, are you on?
What happened?
Yeah, okay. Because all I'm saying is, if it's slow and something happens, because bro, right now you're blurry as hell. But anyway. Besides the point.
Whatever the case may be, I'm not in charge of none of that.
Yeah, that's God did. Anyway, maybe I should hide myself. Maybe that'll make your life easier. But regardless,
Yeah, I did that too.
because I'm nervous now. I'm
Technical
like, bro.
shit, you know what I'm saying? It's been a while. We need to get in a routine and stuff, the habits,
Okay, wicked. So we have got a list. There's a list of things.
Old-fashioned pen and paper.
First thing I'm gonna say is highs and lows. What's your high and low today? Or this week, last month, from like the 17th of June till now. So basically
Let's not
last
go
month.
last
What's your?
I'll say a little low that's inconvenienced me of recent. Have you ever got a
Okay.
delivery and turns out the items were just not it? Or not as advertised? For example,
Like a food
I
delivery or
ordered-
a parcel?
anything. For example, I ordered
Okay.
clothes off clothes and jewelry off some brand, not even a brand, an app called Shein. You've heard of it,
Yeah.
bro? It's got like clothes. It's basically like some Chinese version of like Temu but for clothing. So I just
Yeah,
got a
yeah.
bunch of shit, a bunch of jewelry,
Mm.
clothes, da da da. Tell me
Oh
why.
no.
I buy the jewelry, all of it might as well be tinfoil wrapped in nothing, bro. All of it flimsy.
You're lying. Was it like all polyester?
Not all polyester, but just not to like. You see it in the image, they'll have it in like 3D graphical, da, da, da,
Oh,
looking
yeah,
all
yeah.
nice, popping. And I get it, it's just flat textured, nothing.
Yeah,
feel
yeah,
robbed.
fair.
But yeah, that's
So
my
they
low.
fucked you basically. So what's your high?
Yeah.
What's your high?
My high of the week. I'm not sure. We'll come back to that. Let me think.
No worries.
Yeah.
So low of the week. For me, week's been pretty chill. Oh well, I got two lows. There's always some low, but one low is still waiting for that woman for the interview for the job to come back. So fingers crossed she comes back to me in the next 2 days.
Yeah.
My second low was that UK beast
Damn, two
we met
lows?
on the UK beast on the Valorant. Yeah.
Oh, Valorant.
So that was the second low, and other than that, yeah, nah. Highs? Any highs?
How's the week is probably just like finishing uni degree. Like that's insane.
Yeah, but I mean, I finished it like a month ago. So I mean, like in terms of highs this week.
Oh yeah, what about archery? I haven't kept up with archery. How's that going?
Oh
You
yeah,
haven't been in a
so
minute.
I was archery last week. Didn't go archery. I'm gonna go archery this week, but basically just sorting stuff out. But I'm gonna try and start going like twice a week, a bit more and whatnot. It's on weekends, so it's like, well, it's on weekdays. There are weekdays ones as well. So whenever I can fit in, I will go because I want to start going competitions. You know, shooting some targets up. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know, other than that,
that's
all good.
that's
So we've
insane.
got topics. We've got
Go,
topics.
go, go.
By the way, there's a slight delay if you haven't noticed.
It's like ever so minor.
Oh no, it's more than ever so minor because I just said something. Okay, let's do a test right now. I'll say 1, 2, 3, and then you say 4 at the end. Okay?
Okay. No, but it has
1,
to be
2,
like,
3.
oh, no. It can't work like that. It has to be like, oh, you clap, then I clap at the same time.
Okay.
Because it can't
No,
be
but
on beat.
we have to do 1, 2, 3, and then we have to clap at the same time, right?
No, you just clap random. It'll just be clap, and then it has to be reaction type thing.
Huh?
Like, clap as soon as I clap, alright?
Okay.
That's the delay.
Yeah, you see the delay. How long? How big is the delay for you?
It's basically the same thing. We're gonna get delayed like the same thing back and forth.
Oh, like, it's like a second or two, isn't it? I think it's like 2 seconds. It feels like 2 seconds anyway. But bro, why is it on Discord? It's immediate then. Like, what have Discord done? What gods have they decided to like?
Called it a day.
All of the servers, bro. Because fuck me.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe Google Chrome is just shit. But regardless, we've got topics. Do you want to do your topics first or?
Alright, so okay, rushed movies and TV shows. That was something I wanted to talk about. Basically, I recently finished watching Suits. You know, the TV show about the lawyers and stuff. Harvey, Michael, all them guys. It's just a bunch of lawyers, and they just solve like law cases. Like, what more drama? You fall in love with the characters. The plot kind of gets the same, but it's still fun. It's a good ride.
Yeah.
However, my problem is it got dragged on a little bit towards the end for like the last 2 seasons. And the last episode, I say the last 2 episodes, the finale episodes, were rushed as hell. So like there were so many loose ends that needed to be like looked after, if that makes sense, to develop like a character storyline. And then there was like, what's it called? Conversations that yet needed to be had. For example, have you watched Suits?
I've watched a lot of it, like probably 2-3 seasons of it.
Oh, there's like 9 seasons. Alright.
Yeah, there's too many. There's too many. But I mean,
yeah.
I'd get the gist. If you explain it to me, I'd get the gist.
Yeah. But then, because the main characters, say for example, Donna and Harvey eventually get together, and then, but then it's like on the last episode, they're like, oh, we should move out. Okay, cool. Like in a bit type thing. Do you get what I'm saying? Like for them, for a relationship to build over 9 seasons, and in 2 episodes say, yeah, we're gonna leave the light firm. That's insane. It's kind of like, whoa, okay. But
yeah. Well, that's
so
the thing. I guess it's like
kind of left a sour taste, if that makes sense, to the whole TV show. But then, what about for you? What would you say is like something that got ruined because a rushed ending?
Rushed ending. I think what was it again? What was the anime? I think Death Note. Had a very rushed ending.
You think?
You know what? I would say okay, I wouldn't say rushed ending, but I would say out of all the endings, and I'm not usually critical about endings because I my mindset about endings is a lot of the time you can't please everyone because some people are very like, I want this, that, and that, and it's like, bro, it's like, he's gonna end it how he ends it. Just be happy, right? Some endings are objectively like, shit. Yeah. But in terms of Death Note, I feel like the thing with L, beautiful, completely beautiful. Like, I love the whole setup and all of that. But what I do feel kind of took a bit out of it was the new character. What's his name? N?
Oh yeah. Like when how he becomes like the final like genius type shit.
yeah, he becomes like a next genius, and it was almost like a rehash of L. And I didn't
Oh,
necessarily like it as much as I liked L, but I guess it's like what I'm glad about is I'm glad that they didn't egg it on too much. Like they had this new character, and they kind of concluded the story, so they had it end eventually because he was gonna get caught out eventually, right? But
yeah. Like they were basically zeroing on him, basically with Ellen and whatnot.
yeah, I guess it's like I don't know if I dislike the ending because I can't lie, I love the way he died on the stairs with my man
Yeah.
writing his name. I think that was nice.
Yeah.
The whole him like being blasted up before he leaves the damn warehouse was crazy. Um, so I can't lie, the ending was kind of nice. Like I'm being unnecessarily picky, I'd say, but
Yeah. It
that's
could
the
have
only
been
thing
better
I can
though.
think. I
Like,
could have been a bit better, but I can't really sit down there and say this is what could have been better. So there's nothing for me to really like latch onto, in my opinion.
but I'm thinking for such a simple anime premise in the first place, like for
Yeah.
it to reach the heights that it did, to go like the avenues that it went, I think it's like
Oh,
it
oh
didn't
yeah.
need an overcomplicated ending, if that makes sense.
No,
I
no,
think
it
the
really
ending it
didn't.
got like closed it in the simple way that it started, if that makes sense. But yeah,
Yeah, no, exactly. Because it's like sometimes it's like, as you said, doesn't need an overcomplicated ending, and at the end of the day,
yeah,
they did everything they needed to do. So I'm just really nitpicking because I like the ending, and
yeah,
I
yeah.
can't really think of any other show where the ending was terrible. I didn't watch Game of Thrones, so as much as people will say the ending is bad, I didn't watch it for myself, so I can't really judge. Um,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Breaking Bad, that's top tier. Can't lie. Like
It's
they
top
ended
tier, I
that
think. Yeah, yeah.
perfectly. Like can't think of any other way they ended that.
Do you see?
Um,
You see the fact that Game of Thrones, people said the ending was bad. Would that put you off
yeah,
watching Game of Thrones?
kind of does. It really does because I watched right
Really?
now. I'm watching House of Dragons. Yeah,
Yeah.
which I haven't watched. I watched one episode of Game of Thrones out of the 8 seasons they had, and
Yeah.
I love House of Dragons right now. And another thing I do love is the fact that they said they're only going to make 3 or 4 seasons of it. So
Of
for
House
me,
of
sometimes
Dragons.
the short, yeah, the shorter you make it, sometimes the less chances you have to make something shit.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's like the lot. If you start to make 9 seasons, you're gonna have a few that are a bit shit there. But
Yeah, yeah, like some loose ends or like ones that aren't as good as the others, if that makes sense.
exactly. So the shorter you make it, the better chance you have of it being like a massive success, right?
Yeah.
The thing of Games of Thrones is that I heard that the last 2 seasons kind of fell off in terms of story. Like characters started to do stuff that they usually wouldn't do, and
Oh.
it started to get irritating to watch. And that's one thing I don't like is when they get a character who, oh, this character would never do that, and all of a sudden they're just
Yeah, out
doing
of nowhere.
madness.
Like no
And bro,
indication of their behavior.
yeah, and like it was the fact that people were like straight hating on it. They were like, bro, this is shit. Like, how could you end it like this? And it became a massive thing when it happened. So for me, it was like, bro, it went from me wanting to watch it to being like, and then like when House of
Yeah, a
Dragons
bit.
came out and I saw Matt Smith, I was like, bro, fucking love Matt Smith. Let's go. And it is
Yeah, yeah,
brilliant. It is
yeah, yeah.
actually brilliant, bro. Like,
Wait, what's the
Matt
premise of
Smith's at
House of
W.
Dragons? Because I'm thinking it's just like a side Game of Thrones.
So I have looked at some of Game of Thrones as well, so I understand some of the lore, but I'm not 100%. So someone watching this, like with their Game of Thrones booklet about this big, if I say something wrong, shush, yeah. Like I'm still kind of new to the whole like the world, but essentially the Targaryens, yeah, and Valerians,
Yeah,
so
are
the
you
people
explaining
who are
House of
like,
Dragons, right?
yeah. So in I'll explain it to a kid. You know how you have the girl with the white hair in Game of Thrones, right?
Okay.
And that's, I think, Emilia Clarke. That's the one who plays the girl with the white hair, and she has the dragon, right?
Yeah.
House of Dragons is, I think, about 160 to 180 years beforehand, yeah?
Yeah.
When there were much more Targaryens alive, there are a lot of Valerians
Oh,
alive,
so
and
it's a whole
essentially,
prequel.
yeah, so it's a prequel, and it has so they have Easter eggs to stuff that happens in the future, but essentially in Game of Thrones, there's like maybe 2 Targaryens, or like, so Emilia Clarke is one of them, and Jon Snow is like I think he's like a quarter Targaryen. And when you have Targaryen blood, you're able to control a dragon, right? And basically, Targaryens are like I'm trying to compare them to another show, but I can't. But essentially, they always butt heads. They can never get along. They always kill each other off because it's like they're too stubborn, they're too hard-headed, and essentially they are their own downfall. And they've got like, so can you imagine? It started off with 1,000, let's say, and in
1,000 dragons or 1,000 Targaryens.
Let's say 1,000 Targaryens. Yeah, right now in House of Dragons there might be 30 to 20. There are Targaryens, and then there's like a subspecies of Targaryens called Valerians.
Yeah.
And so they can all control dragons. Some of them decide not to. Some of them are on the sea, so they don't really want to. But a dragon can only have like one rider at a time. So let's say it's my dragon, right? And I die, and you go up to the dragon, and the dragon fucks with you. That's your dragon now. So if I die and the dragon doesn't get a new rider, it's just a wild dragon.
A free dragon type. Yeah.
A free dragon, exactly. So essentially the story goes around that, the politics of that, and then the politics of like, it's just a story about the downfall of these species of people, like, and how they could just never get along. It doesn't matter what it is. And what I do like in the show is how it shows how people can be manipulated. And back in the day, it's like my word versus your word.
Yeah.
So I say something and it's cool, but then someone else can go out there and be like, did you hear what he said? And there's no
like
social media. I
politics.
can't call you. Yeah, backroom politics. So it's like, I can't call you up and be like, yo, Nabil, did you say that? And you'll be like, immediately, nah, right? Nope. It's like, they have people called hands, right? So it's like, you're the king and then you have your hand, yeah?
Yeah.
And your hand is like, not second in command, but kind of. So he'll give you advice and he'll follow you around. He's like your right hand man, hence the name, I'm guessing, right? But a lot of the hands, the main hand, Otto Hightower, he does everything to make sure that his family are safe and are part of the Targaryens. So he has his daughter marry one of the kings, so that now his position's like solidified.
Yeah.
Because when his daughter has a child, it's like now that's his grandson, and his grandson's now the heir to the throne. So now it's like, oh, my position's solidified. I'm chilling.
Yeah.
But and he'll be talking in the king's ear, saying, maybe this guy doesn't have your best intentions. Maybe this and that and that. So he'll be spreading rumors.
So it's like manipulating on the side, basically.
It's like slightly manipulating, and then other people don't like the hand. But then there's other things going on the other side where it's like you have this person who wants their child to be king. And, my child has the birthright as well because they have Targaryen blood. He should be king as well. And
it's basically
just
how they
that
swindle politics. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like swindle politics. He said, she said. People dying when they shouldn't need to die. And then people being like, oh, what's going on? And I just love how it's building up right now. Season 2, episode 3 is out. I haven't watched that yet, but yeah, all I hear is good things about that last episode. Oh yeah, bro. I can't lie. I kind of love that. Like it kind of adds to the build up. You know what I mean? Like watching it all at once is decent, but after it's done, you're just like, oh, that's it. Okay.
All the endorphins there, to put it.
Yeah, all the endorphins gone, bro. But yeah, besides that, fucking great show, W show, would recommend, you know? Well, I didn't know how we got into this topic. I can't lie to you. Yapping. But yeah, that was that topic. What was your other one?
This is a big switch. All right, cool. No segue. Let's go all raw. All right. Do you think marriage is a bigger commitment or having a kid?
Ooh. Having a kid. Easy.
You think?
Not even a thought. Not even a thought.
You're
Because
the first person that said if it's between your wife or your kid, you throw the kid off the cliff first. Yeah, the kid's the bigger commitment.
yeah,
Why is that?
yeah. Okay, personal opinion. So when it comes to marriage, right? If
Mm-hmm.
I have a girl, we get together and it doesn't fucking work. Let's say in both situations, by the way, just so that people aren't like, oh, but prenups. Let's say the prenup is signed. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's say the prenup is signed in both situations. Yeah.
Yeah.
I leave her, she leaves me. Bow. I get on
Yeah.
with my life. I might be mad the marriage didn't work, but I get on with my life. If I have a child with this woman, yeah,
Yeah.
and let's say I had a child with this woman and then it doesn't work out, that is a massive thing because it's like, not. Let's say if it didn't work out, but we can stay amicable, right? Because you don't always have to hate your co-partner, right? Or when you're co-parenting, you can always get along, right? But even if it didn't, it's like I still have to see this person on a constant basis because we have a child together. And that's what makes it difficult.
Well, you two are linked.
For 18 years, exactly. And it's not just 18 years you're linked with them. It's for life because, bro, it's like when they get married, they're going to want you and the mum to come to the wedding.
Yeah.
When
Assuming,
there's an event, they're going to...
as well.
Assuming the relationship's good, they're going to want you, both of you to go. And let's say you get a new partner.
Yeah.
Depending on if both you and the person you're co-parent with are in a healthy relationship with each other, that can go well as well. And I would assume that it goes well most of the time. Obviously, we hear about the times it doesn't go well, but that's because that makes the news, right?
Yeah.
So it's a case of like, there are more things that can go wrong when you're co-parenting, because I wouldn't say I've seen it, but I can see how it can go wrong, right?
I guess there's so many different factors you're trying to balance at the same time, if that makes sense.
Yeah, there's a lot of factors, and there's a lot of emotion that goes with it as well. Like, oh, I just had a kid with this person, and can I move on with my life, and all that jazz, right?
Yeah.
So I'd probably, to answer your question, I would definitely say the kid, because it adds a bit of a unwanted lock to the system where it's like, I can't really get away from this person, and you can heal, but they're always there. So some people heal better when there's separation. So, that's my opinion. What about you?
I think since like the kid's always going to be a factor. Like when it comes to marriage, you can you can break up and go your separate ways, and you're two responsible adults, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like,
exactly.
Oh, you can look after yourselves, if that makes sense. It's like once you've gone your separate ways, just you two never worked. But then with the kid, obviously, like you already mentioned, there's a whole like child that's forever gonna be like needing you two, if that makes sense, in some way, shape, or form. So I see the child as a big commitment. First,
and custody battles are another thing, because let's say the kid wants to stay with you. Some partners will take that personally. They're like, why does he want to stay with you? I'm taking your ass to court. That's my child. And you're like, but that's my child.
When the law gets involved with family, it's never a nice mix. So
no, and a lot of the times it's like, my bro, I've had a stint for the past 2 years that I just watch a lot of crime documentaries, and a lot of the time, regardless of what happens, the authorities will sway the mother's way, and they'll give it to the mother. The child will go straight to the mother. Like, and sometimes I've heard like some situations where the mum's on crack, this and that, and she's had 1 month of rehab, and they're like, here's the kid, and you're like, what?
Why? How?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. But I like to think the world's not all doom and gloom, so I feel like if the situation does happen, I'm like, you guys can get along. Shit happens all the time. Like you can't be a shit dad just because you broke up with your wife, or you gotta still show up. Unless you're gonna be one of them walkless Jans anyway, so it's like, that's up to you.
Just watching TV, drinking beer in one hand, shouting at the sports.
I said, white wife beater on, do-rag on, just swigging Heineken, angry, pissed.
Exactly.
Typical shit fathers. Shout out to all them shit. Nah.
Shout out.
Nah. What's the reverse of shout out? Fuck them.
If
There
you're
you
a good father, shake my hand. Let's go.
Lizard. Oh, okay, so here's my second topic, right?
Yeah.
I got a few topics. I'm trying to think of which one to go through right now. Okay, I will hit one topic that's a big topic right now, currently. Yeah? And the second topic is just one that's pissing me off. And I'm going to link them well. You'll see. So,
better segue than I had.
First topic is that Huck Tour girl. That shit pissing me off so much. Like internet will make anyone famous, yeah?
Yeah.
Like it was funny for 2 seconds, but it's like I don't get it. I generally don't get it. Like Americans are weird, bro. Americans are so weird.
To be weird in what way?
Like the girl makes one video about slobbing man, and then the internet's like, we should make this girl famous. And it's like, what? And then all of a sudden, everyone's talking about it. People are like, let's have her on a... Like, I know that she's going to be on a podcast somewhere or some shit. It's like, bro, podcast about what? I see she's like
on a podcast talking to like celebrities and stuff like that. Like,
about
the
what?
With Shaq. Yeah, I think that part that they've dragged it. Like, what the hell? But you never know. She might have like a mad personality. Nah, but still. Over that, girl.
But yeah, I didn't want to talk about that one too much. I was just wanting to point it out. But linking the whole Shaq thing, I wanted to talk about another thing in the NBA, Jason Tatum. Yeah. So let me preface this by I love basketball.
Yeah.
I think basketball's cool. You know what I don't like? Jason Tatum.
Damn.
Jason Tatum is
the one that was like milking all the like iconic poses.
Oh my, yeah, bro. Like Jason Tatum to me is the Drake of NBA. He's corny, he's cringy, he's fake. I hate everything to do with the guy. Like, bro.
So just a culture vulture at this point.
He's a culture vulture in my opinion. Like I done my best to try and like the guy.
Yeah.
Like some interviews I like him. I'm like, okay, he seems chill. I prefer his colleague fucking Jaylen Brown. That's another person on the same team as him. Jaylen Brown is so cool, yeah?
Yeah.
He seems chill, does his thing.
Yeah.
Jason Tatum seems like he's trying to be everyone else but himself. He doesn't even know who he is anymore.
Yeah.
Like watching after like the Celtics beat the Mavericks, and I was like sitting down there, stank face, looking at my computer like, did I just watch Curry miss? No, not Curry. Sorry, did I just watch? Someone's gonna get on my ass for saying that. But did I just watch Doncic miss like 100 billion threes and only make 2 in like 14? Bro, I think you understand how mad I was. Man couldn't make a shot. Like, okay, he's probably tired because that man has to drag his team.
Crumbled under pressure, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's what separates the GOATs. That's what separates the GOATs.
Oh,
so put my respect on my GOAT name, LeBron James.
LeBron didn't make it to that point, bro. Don't talk about that, man. He didn't make it past that point,
bro.
But it's like a 39-year-old Bron had to carry his team, and then Doncic had to drag his team's corpse through every fucking game. Okay, yeah, Kyrie was helping a lot, right? But then the last 2 games, it's like Kyrie just couldn't find his rhythm. And I'm sorry, but like when you're a superstar, obviously you have to find your rhythm, right? And it makes sense that you might not have games where you're on it. So like you're not going to win every championship you play.
Yeah.
It's not that simple. So obviously I'm not sitting here being like from the comfort of my fucking chair being like, Kyrie Irving, why didn't you score 35 points? Like, nigga, what?
But, you should. Are you seeing his wages? Any NBA player.
It was a bit annoying. It was a bit annoying seeing Kyrie couldn't make shots. He was getting locked down. The defense of Celtics were amazing. Celtics are a very technically sound team. Right,
I think
good at offense.
I saw one video where it's just like they're a good, well-rounded team, if that makes sense.
Exactly. I
Well,
think that's what makes them good. Yeah.
which is like the Celtics. What's it called? They're more like offensive, if that makes sense. Like heavy on the offense.
You mean the Mavericks? The Mavericks are more.
Yeah. The Mavericks are, and their
Yeah.
defense
No.
isn't as solid. But then the Celtics have a lot more options, if that makes sense. Like
No,
both attack and
that's very
defense.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like besides that though, like Jason Tatum just pissed me off. After the whole win, it was just like his fake ass. We did it. We did it. Shut the fuck
And
up.
then what was it? He grabbed the trophy.
He
He was doing the Kobe. The
he was
Kobe
doing the whole
pose.
Kobe thing. He tried to do the whole Kanye West.
What's it?
I guess we'll never know.
What would
thing.
happen if I didn't win? I guess we'll never know.
Like, bro, it was like I've never curled up. I'm watching it, and the thing is, it was live. Seeing him do that, we did it shit, and niggas were like, "Oh, he's trying to be Kevin Garnett so bad." Like facts.
Everyone
like,
under their list, bro. You try to be Kanye West that day. You try to be Kobe.
Trying to be Curry. Curry did it better, and it was like, bro, weakest team ever. Who else was who was injured? Fucking Miami Heat's fucking Jimmy Butler was injured. Giannis was injured. How many people were injured? So it was like, bro, Mickey Mouse ass ring, bro.
Yeah,
Mickey
but still,
Mouse
like
club
a ring's
ass
to make it
ring,
all the
bro.
way. You have to put some
A
respect.
ring's a ring. A ring's a ring. I gotta put some respect in it,
Exactly.
but I will only put a respect on Jaylen Brown's name. Jason Tatum suck eggs, and not only that, but Jaylen Brown got the MVP anyway. So I was happy to see that.
Yeah.
I was so happy. And Jaylen is a super humble guy, so you got MVP. He was like, this shit is for everybody. Like, nah, fuck that. So like, I fuck with Jaylen Brown heavy. But yeah, that was my my two topics on NBA and fucking Jason Tatum. I'm gonna fuck out of here. You had like one more topic. I know you did.
Yeah,
two
I
more.
spoke
I don't
about
know.
it.
How many?
I don't know.
You did?
You don't have that many topics. Well, I don't know the topic, man.
Okay, I did have one more. Well, I got two more. But one of those tiny. So we'll talk about the anime one first.
Alright.
Should we talk about JJK? I feel like we haven't talked about JJK recently. No, we did. We did talk about it in the last
What's new
one.
for JJK though? Gege's on a break.
Nothing's new for JJK.
We're waiting for our
He's on
goat
a
to
fucking
do
break
something.
because that man's sick. Yeah.
Exactly.
Demon Slayer.
I watched that, bro.
Yo,
I watched.
He hasn't
I've
watched the
seen
last
spoilers
episode,
about
so
it, bro.
You guys know. Oh, in fact, if you haven't watched it, fuck it. We should just make a video and put it out.
What, as like a reaction or something?
Yeah. I've watched it, but like, you haven't watched it, so fuck it, right? So yeah, we'll upload that one. Yeah, Demon Slayer is looking nice. All I'm gonna say is the next arc is.
Nah, apparently it's gonna be split into like 3 movies or something like that.
It
Be
is, bro. They're
full-fledged
gonna be the
movies.
best three anime movies you see in your life. That's what I'm gonna say.
Nah,
And anyone there who's like, no, they're not. You can very kindly suck eggs, bro. Like, you know what you're talking about.
Damn, imagine you're gonna get what's his name? Number 1 Hashirama in fucking.
Oh, bro.
And then what's the not 6 Eyes? What's the guy's
Kokoshiba.
name? Kokoshiba. You're gonna see him in fucking HD.
Oh my god, bro. One hand.
You know, I
on
can't wait for
popcorn,
all their
one hand
soundtracks,
on-
bro. Their soundtracks are too iconic.
Bro, the fuck. Oh, bro. I love how they do soundtracks in that anime, bro.
Yeah.
They just know what they're doing. They just know what they're doing, bro. It's fucking
They
beautiful.
just know how to pick heat, bro. For example, the last movie, what's it called? The Akaza and Rengoku. You know that. Iconic, bro. That
Oh,
shit
bro.
rent free in my head.
I play that when I'm in the
You see a ghost.
nasty ass spider on my fucking wall. Hopefully he doesn't crawl this way, because if it does, I'm gonna have to kill it.
Bro, let it bite you, bro.
Nah, bro, I'm gonna die.
Let it bite you,
Big
bro.
ass looking wolf spider looking ass nigga, bro. Why are you in my room?
Bro, let it bite
But
you.
anyway, bro, like I'm just trying to chill. But yeah, besides that, the last topic I had was mayflies. Oh no, yeah, that's not a mayfly, that's a fucking spider. Big bodied ass spider. I'm so glad we don't have jumping spiders in this country. But
Jumpers, I would have left.
mayflies.
I would have left so fast.
Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here. All you dumb Australians out there, like, I've got a wolf spider in my fucking bathroom, but it deals with the fucking rats and it deals with the no.
Bro, we ended this
Is there
conversation,
anything
bro. I'm gonna bug out, bro. I'm gonna crash out.
No, but anyway,
Nah,
mayflies, right? See, if I keep looking there, it's because the dumb spider. I don't know where it is now. And the fact that I don't know where it is fucking with me, right? I don't know where it's walked to. I don't know why it's around this area, but it's bugging me. Anyway, mayflies. So, open my window for 1 second.
Nah. You know what you need to talk about?
Why
this
you in here?
shit summer that we're having. This UK heat that is just a standstill, stuck in the room, bro. It is not it, bro.
Oh, there it
Cannot
is.
run.
Can I kill it from here? No, if I kill it, because if I whack it, it's gonna hit the floor and not die.
We got a
anyway,
podcast.
sorry,
so
continue.
he needs to keep
Continue, bro. I'm looking at this thing. Continue,
keep the city. Either kill it or ignore it. Pick. No balls.
Bro.
No balls. Smack it with your hand.
some of these spiders in England are just like crazy big for no reason.
Bro, just...
No, it doesn't know where it's going. Oh no, it does. Oh no, fuck off.
give us an update.
No, it's just like on the window. It's deciding whether or not it wants to go on the window seal.
Bro, are you gonna smoke this thing? Smoke this nigga or leave it?
I'll smoke after the podcast. I'm gonna smoke after the podcast. But yeah. So, what are you saying about spiders?
Nothing. UK heat, bro.
Okay, yeah. UK heat is it's dirty.
Like,
And
past
yeah, I
couple
can't lie.
days.
It's not as bad, but it's the fact because like right now it's kind of cold. It's like not cold, but it's kind of chilly.
Cold.
It's chilly right now. Yeah.
My room's always baking off, bro. Third
Bro,
floor.
you're in the
heat
same
rises.
place as us, bro.
Stale.
Fair enough. But
Are you still obsessing over this spider, bro?
a little bit, yeah.
Do something about it.
Nah, it can stay there as long as it doesn't like interfere with me and just launch itself at me like a face hugger. But
I hope it just
like,
comes on you, bro. That's it.
the heat has been nasty. Pause. But like, I can't lie. A lot of the time, that's just London heat, bro. Like I've gotten so used to it now that
Nah. Best
just
believe
like,
the
bro,
worst is yet to
whatever,
come,
innit?
bro. The worst is yet to come. No pause.
we're in July. So what we got? July, August. As soon as mid-September reaches,
Nah,
we're gonna go
bro.
back to cold.
What? September's gonna be all summer as well, bro. It's gonna be sweltering
I
heat.
hope not.
Climate change is in full effect, full swing. Nah, bro. We are doomed.
As long as we're not doomed in my lifetime, you Gen X's and Gen Alphas can suck nuts. I hope you're watching
That'll be
this.
your kids and your kids' kids, bro.
Not me.
That'll be
Not, not me.
Man said, wipe my hands
But
clean.
nah,
I'm going to drive a diesel till I die.
Bro, what was that video where it was like, oh, me getting arrested because I refuse to drive an electric car? Facts, bro. Dirt ass electric
Nah,
cars.
but some
bro.
electric
Like,
cars are
don't-
calm though. Like, I've seen some of them. They're not too bad.
They sound like bitch cars, bro. They sound like punk cars. It's like when they switched some of the engines in F10, F1.
Yeah. Oh,
It's like,
so
bro, it
like
doesn't sound
made
the
them
same.
slightly quieter.
Just fucked it. Like I like that aggressive sound of like my eardrums trying to blow out their fucking head. Like the V10.
Yeah, but it's kind of like
fucking
what's
Lewis
it called?
Hamilton had.
They're having more like
W10,
inner
I
city
can't
like
remember.
races and whatnot. So then like you have
They
to
never had a
consider,
problem for the last 100 years. I don't know what the problem is now,
because they never got so loud, mate.
bro. But yeah. Other than that, I think I covered all my topics. This is not going to be a long
So did
episode. It's
I.
going to be like a 40-minute episode. But we're back in effect, back in full effect.
Back in the
Need
black
to be
and the
pushing
razor
content
sharp.
out. Something
Yeah.
about exclamation mark. But yeah, so primary uploads are slow. Let's hope that this records well. You'll see me, you'll see this clown.
Let's go.
And it's been real. It's your boy Wem.
It's your boy Nate Stars.
In a bit. Peace.
Peace.